so we've got like 2 trolleys, and all of the 2 trolleys is fluorescent goodies are going up. Right.
Okay, we have some fluorite to start.
Right, so I need to just help me out here. So we've got some fluorite. This is a flat. I need to see what this is. A flat of what looks like 8 or 10 fluorites. And obviously the fluorite fluoresces. Here's a bit of a weird fluorescence. That's wicked. Naughty. What is that? That's nice.
Very
Orange.
unusual. Okay, next one. This one.
Okay. This is a flat of...
2 fluorites. No, tourmaline.
These are 2 black tourmalines.
2 tourmalines. It looks like
It's got nothing. There's a...
It was labelled with highlight, but it looks...
No, I don't see nothing there.
Not hopeful.
2 large tourmalines, nothing.
To be honest, I'm out of sequence now. I was trying to go in sequence, but we're out now.
This was
12 tourmalines.
This is 12 tourmalines. There's some highlight there.
1.23 kgs.
1.23 kgs. Then highlight opal.
Well,
we can
that does what highlight opal does. Okay, then some fluorite again.
So this was a 2 large fluorites in the middle.
That's blue.
Oh, that's sexy. That's the one that has fluorite both sides.
That's nice.
That's also nice.
That's weird. Oh, lovely, beautiful, stunning.
Ooh.
That is very sexy.
That eye there is...
yeah. Okay, next is tourmaline. Apparently this is... Apparently, I can't let go of the flats there. Okay. One of these has highlights somewhere, but I don't see it. No. Okay. It was labelled as fluorescent.
Okay, well... The 2 large tourmalines. That's 2 flats of 2 large tourmalines with no fluorescence.
No fluorescence. Okay.
Right. Going back to a flat of how many?
Fluorite.
This is
it's weird because you can't see if it's been Tipex. It's so difficult. 12, I think. 17.
Yeah, so this is a flat of Aronga fluorite. Other fluorite fluoresces.
Yeah.
Well,
that one's nice.
Okay, I can keep up with the Omega. That's nice.
Okay, alright, they're nice, guys. They're nice. Believe us. Okay, more fluorite. Watermelon fluorite. That fluoresces
This
blue.
is the polished watermelon fluorite.
That fluoresces nice and blue. Okay, right. Next up.
Naked eyes, much nicer.
Highlight fluoresces.
Okay, yeah.
Like highlight.
Highlight.
Okay, then these disco ball yellow fluorites.
Okay, so these are the yellow fluorites. I think they're right at the end.
Yeah. Second trolley. Okay. Then this was Irongo. I think this is first trolley. No.
This was this was a super cheap fluorite.
Yeah, $22.
Yeah, this was $22. Or is $22. That's very cool.
That's a cool piece.
So for an ugly piece, it really comes to the party beneath the UV.
Okay. Alright, 2 more and then we're done. Ooh. Hide the tag, Mr. Francis. Right, there we go. That's a mix.
This is a flat of mixed yellow and normal cubic green fluorite.
Nice.
The yellows, this is the yellow. It does fluoresce.
Sorry, this one was just... I'm shining.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, thanks, guys.
There's one more.
Sorry. Bit of a disappointing.
Okay, so black tourmaline with 1 highlight, 2 highlights. Yeah, that's cool. It's a nice flat of black tourmaline. There's 3 over there. I can see highlight edge. Oh no, 680 grams. This is a nice flat.
Okay.
Yes, guys, let's get on with this. Sweet. Hello, and welcome back to another Wholesale episode of what episode is today? Back to basics. I, for one, am kind of relieved to be surrounded by the familiarity of Wholesale. I'd love to reflect on... calm down and slow down. Cara and myself have just arrived back. It's Tuesday, it's late. The sunlight is ebbing, so we've got 2 trolleys only today, but they are jam-packed with some really nice goodies. I'm going to reflect a little bit more before I talk about Sunday's gig when we went to the Congolese dealer. But all right, I'm going to let that go now. Hello, welcome. If this is your first time here, sweet as. This is your portal to African minerals and fossils and shiny things. And I'm Francis, that's Cara, and that's a sad, sick fig dog, which I am a bit upset about. But be that as it may, we will be medicating him properly. Cara is going to post a short story in the description below. So if you are new and you don't know how the hows and the how-tos and the how-not-tos, please take some time and read it. Email us your details and we'll help set up an account for you. Being located in Africa, selling African gems, our shipping is not very cheap, but it gets cheaper the more you send. I mean, the more you ship. So our minimum order is 10 kilograms. The ideal weight is 32 kgs, and anything more than that, obviously, the couriers require heavy lifting equipment, and then the per kilo rate goes up again. Apart from that, after the sale, Cara will be pinning and posting a comment with all the flats that are claimed in the comment section. So if you are late to the party, then take some time to look at those flats if you want to see what's available and what's not available. Right, without further ado, because it's not Test cricket today, we're playing a T20. We've got some beautiful polished Malagasy points. Here we go. 12 of these beauties, 730 grams. Here's a nice one with some smoky phantoms. Amethysty. There's what is this? Kind of a milky one, but it's an interesting one, to say the least. It's like half-half, like a top deck. Nice. This one's dark amethyst. Smoky, very dark smoky. Yeah, they're pretty cool. This one's got a subtle hint of citrine-ish. That is not a chip, that's been faceted. So all in all, a very nice flat. They're rated as good, very good to A grade. It's going to cost $36 for the 12. That is flat 63. Next up, we head off to Brandberg. 6 beautiful Brandberg crystals. These weigh slightly more than a kilogram. There's a nice smoky with edging, smoky edging. There you go, that's very nice. Large point. These are rated all very good, and this one very good here has a, let's see if I can catch the anhydro. Where are you? Must be quite deep. I'm not seeing it from here, so I'm going to let that one go, but still it is a beautiful smoky amethyst. And then a double terminated crystal. That is special, beautiful clarity. Nice little bit of amethyst there. This flat's going to cost $72. That's for the 6 Brandbergs, flat 70. Then we've got some Irongo fluorite, all 9 specimens. There's a purple, green, more green with a vermiculite. Here's one with just nice cubic purple crystals. Dark green with what seems to be like a little... Oh, so here's a nice thing. This is a flattened cube, octahedral with like a snubbed octahedral crystal. That's always special. Look at those cubes. That's beautiful. Dark green. There's still a bit of light left. Let's make the most of it. Dark green, blue. That's blue, not green, Francis. Glad I checked it out. So these 9 rated as good to very good at best, weighing 1.04 kilos. It's going to cost $23. $23. That's a gorgeous flat then. Flat 108. Onto some black tourmaline, sure, 2 largish specimens weighing 1.47 kilos. There's a nice bit of vermiculite in the mix there as well. Beautiful small crystals. These are rated both as very good. Some smoky quartz. Nice, beautiful, lustrous black tourmaline. These are going to cost $52. That is flat 64. Onto some druzy coated Lacassi malachite. Now, it feels like my camera is it's very white. Just me or the setting? I think I saw. Try that again. 1.9 kilos for the 3. These are rated, well, they're not rated, but I can tell you what, that'll be very good to A grade. All that lovely red dolomite beneath there. Lots of druzy. Nice flat of Lacassi malachite. It's going to cost $68 for the 3. That is flat 85. Right, next up, I don't think I've figured out how to change I don't know what the setting is. Hang on, it seems very light. Anyway. So yeah, here we go. We got 12 beautiful little highlight opal specimens weighing 400 grams, rated very good to A grade. They do look fantastic. There's some nice black tourmaline in there as well. Black tourmaline and smoky quartz. These are 12. That's highlight opal galore. Just want to see if there's not something else maybe. Not so much. This flat's going to be $27. Happy days. That's flat 90. Then we got some blue lace agate. This is the Namibian blue lace agate. There are 7 of them in this flat, rated as very good. This one's particularly, it's only polished to one side, by the way. They weigh 1.29 kilos. Nice bit of Charles Sydney there. Some really nice blue lace. This is much harder matrix than, say, the Malawi version. So if you're in the mood to slice things, then hey, these are the ones to slice. There we go. This flat's going to cost all of $31. That's pretty cheap for some Namibian blue lace. Flat 73. Next up, some nice traditional Bucanotuk clusters, light lilac with the large windows, 1.42 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. These are nice because they've got that nice dark lilac tip there. Unfortunately, this one has been chipped. But some very nice spirit quartz. These 12 will cost $62. That is for flat 60. Right, here's something a little different. Faceted golden rutile from Madagascar. So let's just zoom in here. Ooh, no. There we go. These, man. These are rated A to double A grade. Paper says 9 karat gold is what they're encased in. Fancy faceting.
What do you call it when something's coated in something?
Cora's asking, what do you call it when something's coated in something?
But I reckon that's the case with those. So it's a 9K coating.
It's a 9 karat coating. That's what Cora reckons. Plated. This nice little veil in here. Lots of beautiful rutile, very special flat this. They weigh 25 grams. They're going to cost $158. That is flat 67. Very nice. Onto some sunset calcite from Spitskoppen, south of the Brandberg. That is Namibian. There are 15 pieces of rhombohedral orange here. 2.68 is what they weigh. Good to very good to A grade. This flat here is going to cost all of $36 for flat 72. Onto some more black tourmaline from Irongo. There are 12 specimens in here weighing 1.23 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. There's a fair amount of feldspar. There's one with a beautiful luster. Always well useful or to just check if there's not aquamarine in there, because it's not that infrequent and they do come from a similar deposit where aquamarine was found. Dark smoky quartz with your black tourmaline. There's a large one. This flat here is going to cost $68. That is for flat 118. Onto some atlantisite or stichtite on serpentine. These are beautiful dark purple. Rated very good to A grade. This is a bit more of a free form. Also 2 standings and 1 free form. Yeah, that is very dark serpentine. Unusual. Usually it's a bit lighter, such as this one over here. These are rated very good A grade. 1.3 kilos, $51 is what they're going to cost. That's flat 77. Righto, next up we got some beautiful, very good to A grade silky malachite, 860 grams. Yeah, this one especially is beautiful. Just get some zoom action going on. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That is stunning. Beautiful fan-like formations. These 2 silkies are going to cost $32. That is for flat 147. Next up, we got some absolutely awesome, beautiful, clear, smoky Brandbergs. There are 20 in this flat, rated good, very good to A grade. They are, well, they are beautiful, clear. Look at the clarity on this, man. That is stunning. This flat over here is going to cost $22. That is a bargain for 20 Brandbergs, flat 97. Up next, we've got tolerite, 12 little larger palm stones. These are rated good, very good to A grade, 1.11 kilos. They are beautiful. So nice patterns just beneath the surface as well. This is the odd one of the bunch. It can either be a Grecian big nose tolerite palm stone or a laughing shark palm stone. You be the judge. Nice. There we go. Some lighter ones, some dark colored. They're going to cost $38. That is flat 126. Carnelian eggs next up. That's 12 of them. Rated good, very good to A grade. 1.25 kilos is what they weigh. And I haven't seen this for a long time. It's a bit of a carnelian conglomerate. I'm going to coin phrase it and call it puzzle carnelian. So 1 puzzle carnelian egg in amidst a couple of really nice normal carnelians. These little eggs are going to cost $42. That is flat 86. Then 5 beautiful Brandbergs, 950 grams is what these weigh. They're rated as very good to A grade. This beautiful one here has a anhydro. It's like a double smoky crystal. There we go. It's a smallie one. Really pretty. Nestling in a bed of quartz. It's a bit of a delicate one there. These have got a bit of a subtle amethyst hint. Obviously came out of a geo. This flat here is going to cost $29. That is for flat 83. Then Nick has called these Erongo Nest quartz clusters, and they are interesting. They, well, you can, for obvious reasons, called a nest. These clusters are with a fair amount of iron oxidation on the sides and on the tips. The largest of the bunch. They weigh 1.85 kilos. There's some nice iron. Rated very good to the, and like a thought of giving him an A, but not quite. So very good Erongo Nest quartz clusters in a feldspar. Strangely beautiful. I think some of these, let me just check here. It was I think there was lithium in the vicinity of this deposit, so it wouldn't surprise me to see some purple lepidolite. Yeah, there we go. Purple. Yeah, lepidolite. There we go. Quite close to a lithium deposit. Very nice little clusters. These are going to be $39. That's flat 76. On to Malagasy clear quartz points. There are 24 of these. They're rated as a very good to A grade, 1.67 kilos. And they are beautiful. I see no real smoky ones. They're all clear. The points seem intact. That's not a chip. No, that's not. It's just a bowl. Very nice. These will cost $61. That is for flat 123. On to 3 Bucanote hooks. All 3 are a little different. 1.54 kilos. All rated as very good. This one here is the traditional Bucanote hook with a crystallization around the base. The windows can be clearer, I suppose, but still very nice sparkly spirit quartz. There we go. That's a nice little point over there in the middle. There's a light lilac one, the version. That's a chip over there. And this one here, so a large window, but a bit more smoky. This one's a beaut. That is lovely clarity, and you can see those lilac veils just beneath the surface. Very nice, 1.54 kilos. These Bucanote hooks will set you back all of $52. That's flat 80. Onto the center of the trolley, we've got some really funky black tourmaline. There's 2 of these, and these beautiful complex crystals are all round, except for there. So, 270 grams. There we go. They weigh 1.67 kilos. Rated as very good to A grade. A little bit of vermiculite there. These 2 black tourmalines are going to cost $51. That is for flat 89. Then this is an absolutely beaut. This is a red hematoid from Karoi there by Zimbabwe side. Nice large windows with the white phantoms just beneath the surface. They are stunning, and it's a bonus that it stands. Look at these beautiful little side crystals there. Look at that clarity is just stunning, man. This little cluster is rated as A grade, which is unusual for anything from Karoi. Chips, there's no chips there. That is a Tiny little chip over there. But yeah, really nice flat. This is a beautiful cluster. It's going to cost $70. That is for flat 99. Onto some Morongo quartz. Nice cubic green quartz. This one's nestled in quartz. I mean fluorite in quartz. Focus, Francis. 1.61 kgs, rated only as very good. This specimen here is pretty awesome. Look at those, the clarity, translucency of these fluorite cubes are absolutely tremendous. 1.61 kgs. They're gonna cost. Oh, let's see. They're gonna cost $56 for the two. That's flat 66. Book and I took up next. We got two clusters. The nice thin matrix. They've been cut properly. It's a light lilac, kind of dark lilac tips, depending on which way you flex your cluster. Did I just say flex your cluster? I did too. I don't even know what that means. 1.77 kilos, rated as very good. These two Book and Note clusters are going to be $62. That is for flat 117. Then we got some cordierite or water sapphire. This is or iolite. There's a pink feldspar in the middle that you really do need to. I don't know if that's. I need the sun for this, but you can see that lightning blue of the cordierite. That's all the sunlight I have left. Oh my goodness me! Look at that. That is long fibrous iolite, lightning flashes of blue. That's actually the best I've seen out of straight planes. I see them more often in spheres than the straight planes, but that is wicked good. That is really nice. That's a lot of iolite in amidst the blotchy red feldspar. The other one, with a standing freeform. These are rated as very good grade. They weigh 1.71 kilos. They're going to cost all of $58. That is flat 65. Onto the second trolley. We've got 16 Morongo fluorite clusters. Some nice. That's a beautiful cube, beautiful translucency as well. There's a vermiculite in the mix there. This is looks like dark purple. These are rated as good to very good at best. They weigh 820 grams. They're going to cost $27. That is flat 100. A bit more tolerite, slightly larger, I suppose, freeforms. 1.31 kilograms. I must say, the guys there in Zimbabwe, where Gary is at the moment, he's helping teaching the locals some lapidary skills. They are excelling and getting better with each batch they send. They've started playing with spheres as well, which is like next level as well. These are rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $45. That's flat 105. Next up, we got some more Book and Note. There are 70 beautiful little crystals here. It's the large window light lilac variety, rated very good to A grade. It weighs 1.57 kilos. Let's choose one. 70 of these, they're going to cost $73. This is for flat 92. Then some polished watermelon fluorite. This is from Namibia. All different shapes, some kind of circular, some kind of rectangular. Here's a rectangular shape. They weigh 1.75 kilos, rated good to very good at the best. They're going to cost only $34. Not too shabby. That is flat 91. And on to some black tourmaline. This is a beaut. Look at that. That is smoky quartz. with a frame of black tourmaline. 1.33 kilos for the two specimens, rated very good to A grade. Bit more feldspar to add a little more climax and context to the shawl. That beautiful little crystal right there in the middle. These two are going to cost $46. That is flat 127. Yep, couldn't get enough of Book and I Took. Happy days. Here we go. We got this is a bit of a mixed flat. This is actually quite a nice flat. A great example of the different varieties that come out of Book and I Took. You've got the traditional spirit quartz or ametrine with that limonite base, and you've got some really dark, smoky Book and I Tooks. Quite a few of them as well. 1, 2, 20 is probably half of them, and then a bit of a larger window with a dark lilac. That's usually a bit of a rarity. Yeah, so this is a really nice flat at Book and I Took. It's a bit of everything except maybe the solar quartz. 830 grams, rated very good to A grade. $44. That's flat 104. Then some more highlight opal action, and this is a lovely flat rated good, very good to A grade, and this one automatically always steals the eye's attention. There's a lot of highlight opal there at the base. There's an interesting one, it's a bit more fibrous. There we go. Very nice flat of highlight opal with some on feldspar, some on sharing their existence with smoky and black tourmaline. It's going to cost $41 for the 12. That is flat 115. Oh, look at I took. Color be surprised. 12 of these, 1.24 kilos, rated as very good to A grade. This is a very light lilac, but a whole lot of limonite around the base, explaining that yellow iron coloration. Bit more iron where the red is. This one's interesting. There's a lot of red there at the base. Interesting. This flat's going to be $46. That is for flat 125. Next up, black tourmaline and smoky quartz and vermiculite, and it's 35 of them, 1.19 kilos, rated as very good to A grade. See some. There's a bit of highlight. I can see highlight opal there. These are cool. I'm just let's see what RJ usually counts what is what. Not in this case. I don't think. Well, maybe I should move over. She doesn't have any highlight opal notated here, so I might be wrong. So this is just a flat of vermiculite, feldspar, and black tourmaline. $69 for flat 106. Red hematoid, Zimbabwe, Karoi, 1.57 kilos. All of them A grade. That is a massive anomaly, and automatically this one just pops up, man. But look at that. That is stunning. Very, very nice. Nice big white phantom inside, and it's laced with black on the outlines. Beautiful flat of red hematoids. Zimbabwe iron at its best. Nice flat. $41 for the 12. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, I just want to look at that one as well. Gorgeous clarity. That's $41 for flat 122. Next up, blue lace agate from Nsanje, a little town in the southern part of Malawi. 5.16 kilograms worth of good, very good to A grade. This has got quite a little bit of nice quartz. There's more crystalline quartz. Some of these always have, this one's got a fair amount of amethyst. Okay. I don't know if the camera catches that properly, but that's unusual and quite special.
That one's fun.
And this is the one with the dogtooth calcite. Nice flat of blue lace agate. Going to be $72 for flat 95. Next up, we got a flat of 24 cob Nguni jasper. Very hard jasper this is, 5.39 kilos. Rated very good to A grade. This one's interesting. I haven't seen that much. So, looks like kutite in the middle there. It's taken over. Nice flat of Nguni jasper from the Northern Cape. That is $34 for more than 5 kilos of Nguni. That is flat 109. Then we've got a really sexy flat here. This is fluorite all over the show. Rongo, cubic green, and then the fan-like cubic yellow-orange fluorite. Let's just do a little sweepy sweep. There are 27 crystals in here, rated as medium good to very good. But I'll tell you what, it's not often you see these. If there's light anywhere light, I'll show you how beautiful transparent it is. No. Oh, these are awesome. 1.11 kilos, $34 for the 27. This is flat 132. Then blue lace agate from Namibia, polished slices. There's one, quite lovely large. These two slices weigh, it's only polished one side, it's a bit of a matte polish on the other side. That's 1.08 kilos. They're rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $29. That is for flat 84. Brandberg, dark smoky points, dark smoky amethyst points. They are beautiful. 830 grams, rated very good, or good to very good. This one here has got a fair amount of lipidochrosite on the side. That's nice. That's a large one, man. These are beautiful Brandbergs. Rated as good to very good only, $46. That is a bargain. Flat 102. Smoky quartz, black tourmaline, feldspar, and yes, there's highlight opal in this flat. There's rated as good, very good to A grade, 680 grams. This flat here is going to set you back $31. That's flat 68. More Brandberg, 630 grams of it. It's all very good. Beautiful clarity. Is almost like a double. Geez, you could be mistaken in thinking that this was polished. There's a bit of a chip at the top there. Very nice flat. $58 is what it's going to cost. That's for flat 78. Then we've got some, 3.54 kilograms of polished Nguni jasper. These are rated all as A grade, which means that they've been hand selected. I'll grab just a small handful. Very nice. Very popular. Easy sell, beautiful patterns. They're going to cost $50. That's for flat 98. Onto the center, and we go. We've got what looks like Nick's got this down as very good cubic fluorite from Rongo. There's a lot of green, there's a bit of vermiculite, that's the yellow, and then some dark purple. It weighs 970 grams. I'm not too impressed with it. It's nice though, it's fluorite. It's going to cost, for $22, I tell you what, it's a no-brainer. Flatman T3. Then a large, weird fluorite with small quartz crystals. Some of these quartz crystals are, light smoky, going on to heavy smoky. On the far end, it weighs 1.81 kilos. That fluorite is all over the show. That's the velvety kind of blue. Just, look at these little quartz crystals rising out of an ocean of fluorite. or fluorofoytite. Rated very good. This foytite here is going to cost $35. That's $35 for a rarity of note, flat 139. Then a very sexy black tourmaline with smoky quartz. Beautiful. That's beautiful tourmaline. Rated very good to A grade. That's also, the back end is beautiful as well. Nice luster. It weighs 1.23 kilos. It's going to cost all of $56. That is flat 113. Onto, look at this beautiful cluster of Brandberg. Weighs 870 grams, rated very good only. It's like the horns of Brandberg. Oh, hello there. It has an anhydra. Where are you? Oh, that's a kind of a big circle to draw for an anhydra, so...
Sorry, I wasn't anything. Sorry.
I can't, trying to get some decent lighting here, man. Oh, there it is. Yes, it goes up and down. No, I can't get it. Damn it. Right, that is a beautiful little cluster. Very unique, very pretty. The horns of Brandberg, 870 grams. It does stand as well. It's going to cost $76. That is for flat 62. And then two nice yellow-orange, honey fluorite clusters, a bit botryoidal, but you'll see those nice little cubic fans coming out. They weigh 1.39 kilos altogether. Yeah, I'd say they're honey, sort of burnt honey, I suppose. Beautiful fluorite. This flat's going to cost, that's $32 for something exceptionally rare. For flat, 131. Thanks, guys. I'm sorry that I rushed so much, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for Sunday. Thank you for the feedback,
guys. We love you.
Yeah, we love you. A whole bunch of you emails, RJ, Phil, guys. I'll get back to you shortly. Any feedback? Please give it up. Happy days. See you later.
Ooh, I can't do it.